These are the tools you need to start your baking journey. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so glad to be here today. Oh, if you haven't watched my intro video, please, you'd see it somewhere here. Please try and watch it so you know what this channel is all about. We're into cakes, decoration, baking, and all that good stuff, desserts and ice cream and stuff. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. If you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button, it's below here, and like this video if you find it very helpful. If you are aspiring to start your baking journey, you are in the right place. You are in the right channel, because I'm going to walk you through from step 1 to step Z. Trust me. So in this video today, I'm going to be showing you a list of tools you need to have as a basic tool. You don't need to have everything to start your baking journey. Trust me, you don't need to break the bank. So I'm going to be walking you through the list of things I have. The first tool I'll be reviewing is a scale. You need to get a scale, most preferably a digital scale, because most people do not know how to use the manual scale. To make your journey easier and swift, you need a digital scale, which is something like this. It's very specific and it gives you the measurement as it goes. Let me give you a typical example of what it should be like. A scale is very effective. Now the second tool is a mixing bowl. You can't do without a mixing bowl. You should have a lot of these to make your work easier. Now you should have a mixer. For starters, you can start with a hand mixer. It's not necessary to have something like this. But with this, you can do a lot, depending when you raise enough money to get something like a stand mixer. You need a whisk. A whisk is your best friend. You can use it for so many things. You can use it to whisk an egg. You can use it to mix your chocolate butter, your vanilla butter, so many things. It's endless. You need a scraper. These are scrapers. There's a plastic scraper, there's a metal scraper, and depending on the one that works for you better. I, for one, I like the plastic scraper, and my workers and my siblings, they like the metal one. So you can get this. This is just 600 naira, I think. Very cheap. This is a palette knife. This is used to smoothen your cake, or at the top or at the sides. Some people can decorate a cake comfortably just with this, without having to use this. But depending on what is comfortable to you, you can use this. The advantage of this is endless. This is it's used to level a cake to be straight. The essence of this is, if the bubble here goes to the middle, that means your cake is straight. So you have to make sure it stays at the middle while trying to make your cake stay straight. I'm going to leave the real name of this somewhere in the video. This is also a scraper, but a pattern scraper. You use this to give your cake a particular pattern. The pattern is endless. This is just one of it. I have a whole lot of it, but this is used to give your cake a pattern. Oh, your holy grail. These are measuring cups. You cannot do without this. These are used to measure your flour, your water, your milk. The use is endless. We have it in different sizes. You have 1 cup, half cup, 1/3 cup, 1/4 cup, and 1/8 cup. These are measuring spoons. These are very, very useful too. for measuring your baking powder, your baking soda, and so many other things, salt, coffee, and stuff like that. This is one spoon, 1 tablespoon, half tablespoon, 1 teaspoon, half teaspoon, then 1/4 teaspoon. And also you need this and this. This is called a leveler. This is called a serrated knife. They both do the same function, only that this one will give you a very accurate cut. The iron rope over here is what does the job. You use this to cut your cake while it's placed on the table, and there are measurements on the leveler, so both sides have the same measurement. So this would always give you equal leveling. And this is a serrated knife. To work with this, you must have attained a very high level of mastery to use this, and there is a technique on how to use your serrated knife. On this channel, I'll be showing you how to use your serrated knife properly. So you just use this to level your cake, like the way I am placing my hands. These are called spatulas. This is a plastic spatula, while this is a silicone spatula. A spatula is used to stir anything. This spatula is just a plastic, or what I call it, rubber spatula, but it doesn't scrape totally, but it does the job by stirring whatever you're making, or the batter. But this is a silicone spatula. This is the small one and this is the big one. So depending on the size of what you're working with, the silicone spatula is the best when working with batter, frosting, and all that good stuff. This is your scissors. And when you're getting a scissors for your cake business, you get a scissors that has multiple functions. This has a nut cracker and it's very solid, so you get a scissors for your job. And this is a knife. You can't do without a knife. You cannot tell what you'll be using it for, but you just notice at any point in time you're always using a knife. This is a pizza cutter. You use it when working with fondant, and mostly fondant or pizza. Everybody knows this. These are brushes of different sorts. I use it mostly, especially this one, when I want to grease the pan with butter. But most of the time I use it for some decorating technique, that especially when I want the walls of the cake, especially squeezed meringue buttercream, to be rough, to give it that foresty tree look. This can be used for different things, maybe gold and vodka mixture to paint and stuff like that. Also, this is not left behind. These brushes are not left behind. They are used for painting. You have different sizes depending on what you want to use it for. They are very wonderful brushes. Like, you can draw, your drawing skills are endless when you work with this. These are different kinds of spatula. Small spatula. This is the straight one. This is the bent one. This is what I use for decorating most of the time when I'm turning the turntable. And this is another type. This is used for palette painting. Those painting you see on cake that you use the frosting to paint it. This is exactly what painters use, but we also use it for cake. So I'm going to be showing you maybe sometime in the nearest future palette painting technique, and you'll be able to see what these are for. And it has different sizes, number 1, number 2, number 3, and stuff like that. These brushes do the same work as these. So it's just that this is the wooden one and this is the plastic one. These are used to write. They are edible markers. They're used to write on the cake, maybe on the message, or to draw on the cake and stuff like that. This is my turntable. This is the popular wilting turntable that everybody knows. So it's very easy to use. You can lock it. You can lock it when you don't want it to move, and you unlock it. This is the locking part. When you pull it out and push it in. This is another turntable. You don't get to lock this one, but it's the best. Now I'm going to be showing you, this is also a silicone brush. It's used to apply oil or syrup, or the use is endless. Just whatever you want to dab on something, you use this. These are balling tools. It's used when you're working with fondant, especially when you're making flowers. There are different sizes to fill the ends of your gum paste. These are couplers. You open them like this. This is a piping bag. You place this inside here and cut this off with your scissors. You see everything coming into play now. Then you put the nozzle, whatever size you want. The coupler helps you change. When I cut this off, I can put, this is a nozzle used to make flowers. This is the number 48, and you put the coupler on top of it like this. So everything is falling into place. So we have a wide range of nozzles, as in the number is ended. This is another kind of coupler. It has a compartment for 3 different colors. You can put all this into a piping bag, then and secure it with the knob here, and maybe this will be red, green, yellow. It's your choice. This is another coupler. I have different nozzles. These are my different piping tips. They are endless, and these are the Russian tips. These are not expensive. I think I got this for $2.5. This one was quite expensive, but this one was the pack was $2.5, and I think so. But all these ones are very, very cheap and they're less expensive. This is a set of pans. You need to have different sizes for square, for circle. Hope you enjoyed this video and you were able to learn 1 or 2 things. If you did, please click the subscribe button below, like this video, and share to somebody who needs it. Let's start this journey together and let's grow this channel together. My success depends on you. And if you have any suggestion on the kind of video you would like to see, please leave a comment at the comment section below, and I'll be sure to attend to it quickly. This will be the end of the video. I'll see you in my next one. Thank you for watching. I love you.